I'm reading reading that that it might be a sex tape where R. Kelly with an underage girl, and if it is an actual tape where R. Kelly with an underage girl that's recent, I ain't talking about 10, 15, 20 years ago. I'm talking about recent, something within the last 10 years. Then R. Kelly deserved to go to jail. He deserved whatever's coming to him because you got away with what he did 10 years, 11 years ago now. And while a lot of us in the community was scratching our head when the stuff with Aaliyah came out, when the stuff came out about this tape, we knew that it was other people around that was encouraging it. Other people that knew about it. And I think those people as well should go to jail. Now, when I reluctantly was defending R. Kelly, is because you knew it was a power. It's a rehash of stuff that they should have said we've been concerned about 20 years ago or even 10 years ago. But ever since Obama got office, and people and black men got to understand this. Ever since Obama got in office, and then you got brothers out here like Colin Kaepernick, or brothers in the community pushing back against white supremacy, challenging, the judicial system. White America started to say, we got to put these niggas back in their place. Now, this attorney, MichaeI Avenatii, if I believe I pronounced his name correctly, he was with Stormy Daniels. Or Stormy, whatever her name is. Stormy, what is it? Stormy Daniels? Stormy, whatever the fucking name is. With the porn star. And he was going hard after Donald Trump. But the media, whether it be left or right, was giving him a hard time. And it was saying, why are you going so hard on Donald Trump? And anytime a white person go hard on another white person, at some point they realize, I done went too far. Now he's in this R. Kelly thing. Ask yourself, why is a lawyer that's based in California into this R. Kelly thing? I'm going to tell you why. Gloria Allred went to him and said, look, I was involved in the Bill Cosby thing, my daughter and Harvey Weinstein. We in this Me Too thing. We've been pushing. And on social media, black folk are questioning. And you see a lot of black folks questioning. And I've been yelling about this for a minute now, that these white lawyers and these liberals in them are pushing hard on the black community. Now, let me say this to my brothers. Whether it be your mama, your daddy, your grandmama, your granddaddy, your aunt, uncle, somebody has warned you, you need to tread lightly when it comes down to dealing with women, especially non-black identified women. And knowing that the last 50 years, laws have been changed to basically go after us, you would tread lightly. If you can't meet a woman your age, stay away from them who's younger. The females are young. I would never look at an underage girl. I don't even want to mess with a woman in her early 20s. That's too much age you went. Only thing y'all gotta come is a nut. That's it. I know it's hard dating people nowadays and meet somebody, but when you gotta go mess with a little girl, a little boy, there's something wrong with you. It is about control. Now, what gets me is these same white folk ain't going after the Catholic priests. They're not going after the white celebrities that we know have been messing around with underage kids. Known it for years, but they got a man on for black men. This dude moved from Trump to R. Kelly. He done went backwards. And don't tell me he all of a sudden, I just can't take what R. Kelly's doing, because R. Kelly ain't putting it out in front. You had a white actor, and I'm going to keep repeating this, a white actor that was in the Green Mile with Tom Hanks. Everybody loved Tom Hanks. The late Michael Clark Duncan, and many other well-known character actors. He was a 50-year-old man, married a 14 or 15-year-old girl, and it was on Extra Access Entertainment Tonight, and nobody batted an eye. Paul Walker, before he died, was messing with an underage girl. But because he burned up in the car, they romanticizing him. Henry Cavill, who played Superman, before he called out the Me Too movement, he was dating somebody that was younger than him. Ted Nugent married, everybody know the story about Ted Nugent. Mick Jagger. Everybody know the story about Mackenzie Phillips' own father pimping her out to Mick Jagger, and even he had an incestuous relationship with his daughter. But you brothers out here think you got a little money, they ain't gonna mess with you. The more popular you are, the more money they think you got. They're gonna do everything to take you down a peg. I said it. I said they ain't gonna stop till they get R. Kelly. Now they can't get now and that's why they rehashed the child pornography thing. And let me tell you something. They say we got a tape of R. Kelly. Who put shit on VHS now? I didn't even know they still made VH tapes unless somebody got a stockpile somewhere. But the individuals, they said, gave it to them and knew about it, knew R. Kelly, and the girl reported the tape, that person need to be arrested. I'm sorry, but any adult that knows of an adult messing around with an underage child, male or female, and you didn't say anything, you just as complicit to it. But you got to ask yourself, why is this dude involved in it now? I'm telling you what happened. Gloria Allred and Lisa Bloom and they all got together and said, you know, it's too hot. It's too hot. Right now, the black community is making videos and context questioning Gloria Allred and Lisa Bloom. They said, no, we got to go get a man. Let's go get a man to go do it. This dude jumped from going after President Trump, now after R. Kelly. You have to question it, folks. And I'm not defending R. Kelly. If it's proven that he did something again, he got to pay the piper. Well, I know people say, oh, you made a joke, piper. No, I'm dead serious, folks. I go only so far when I know it's a witch hunt. And this is a witch hunt. But don't give him ammunition. Seriously, think about it. And he worked with Gloria Allred, because Gloria Allred and Lisa Bloom was working with him when the whole thing with Stormy Daniels, whatever her name is. Sorry about that. I want to also point something out to our women. I'm not saying that you got to take abuse, sexual, verbal, physical abuse from any man, black or not. I don't care who they are. But my thing is, if you out there putting yourself in harm's way, doing questionable things, and then running to white men and white women to get a payday. This dude works for Gloria Allred and Lisa Bloom. Now, I never really got into details or did a video about him with Donald Trump because I didn't care. Because my personal belief is they was crying wolf. You went out there and you whored yourself and they treat you like a whore. This dude went after Donald Trump for months. And all of a sudden, when somebody came out with some dirt about him, all of a sudden, he went and got quiet all of a sudden. Now all of a sudden, he's popped up with R. Kelly. Look, I'm not defending R. Kelly, but something just don't smell right here. Brothers, we got to walk a thin line, man. We got to be careful. And let me say this again to any young black boys out there, teens. I don't care how fine the female look. If she say no, accept it as no. I don't care if she look like she's underage, she act like she underage, run. I don't care how much she talk about her skills are, run. It ain't worth it. When Corey Feldman came out, white media, white Hollywood, they ignored him. And every time they talked to him, Michael Jackson. Macaulay Culkin gave an interview recently with Michael Rosenbaum, who played Lex Luthor on Smallville. And what did Michael Rosenbaum ask? Tell me about what's going on, Michael. Now, for years, these dudes said nothing happened with Michael Jackson. They didn't believe them. Two white dudes who said nothing happened. All of a sudden, when they get rejected by their state, all of a sudden Michael Jackson did something. Now here it is, the Catholic Church and them and members of the Jewish community been doing all kinds of things with organ harvesting, molesting, all kinds of crap. Nothing is said. All these high-priced, high-paid celebrity lawyers or chasing celebrity, they ain't got nothing to say. But they had something to say about Bill Cosby. They had something to say about Chris Brown. They have said something about every black man. And I warned our brothers, and I said, they coming after us. When Jordan Zimmerman was able to get away with murder with Trayvon Martin, and Jordan Davis murder almost got away with it, but he got cocky and got caught on jailhouse tape on a recording system bragging. That's the only reason why Jordan Davis was able to, the parents, to get some justice. Trayvon and others haven't got any justice. If R. Kelly got caught recently with a tape, then he's fucked. Now, if it's something from years ago, the person that brought it to the attention of MichaeI Avenatii and Gloria already seeing it, they need to be arrested too. Because there are a lot of people out here that have encouraged and been sycophants and, yeah, man, go ahead, R, go ahead, Robert, yeah, you can do it, get them. I'm telling y'all, when Robert came into the various neighborhoods on the south and west side and went around schools or malls and what, he had an entourage, male and female. But I'm going to tell y'all about these white men and white women and these so-called liberals and them. They don't chase after white men and women who get caught doing this. They had to fall right into their lap, or they had to get caught doing something, or another white person had to go catch them. Like the other day I was watching news, some kids found in dog crates. How many stories have you heard of white and Hispanic and Indian, Asian parents dogging their kids like that? Just yesterday, it was reported a mother in Indiana went to Michigan to a casino, left her 3 kids in a mobile park home. Well, now we call them trailer homes with no running water, no food, and the only reason why they found out because the kid went to school asking people, "How do you fix a broken bike?" But the 16-year-old kid didn't want to say anything because he didn't want his mama to get in trouble. Even though his mama ain't taking care of him, he was still loyal to his mama. But they Filipino. And the media should be making a big stink about this. They don't. I'm telling you right now, I'm saying this to the black community. We got to get our shit together. Those brothers and sisters in the community who are being predators, whether it be gangs, sexual predators, drug pushers, you got to go. Because you're tired everybody, you're making it hard for everybody else. Because let me tell you, I don't want to see like I'm defending R. Kelly. But you have to admit, this witch hunt for R. Kelly and Bill Cosby all started around the same time. And they all started to ratchet back up once Obama got in office. I said it way back. I said they can't get Obama, but they're going to go after black celebrities. Look how the GOP in Wisconsin, here it is, Black History Month. The black community wanted to do something. GOP said, oh, we can't have that. It's about the black community. But they wanted to butt in and say, nah, you black folks, you can't honor him. You can't acknowledge them. Every day I see it, and I'm shaking my head like, when are our people going to realize we're under attack? But the black man has been under attack for so long, I don't think our brothers see it anymore. I know the younger cats don't see it. I know they don't. Because every time you turn the news, they walking right into trouble. But I digress. I don't want to get off on a tangent. But R. Kelly, if they got dirt on him and he did it, he got to go to jail. And he's going to go to jail for a long time. He's going to be looked upon as a sexual predator. But I say this. Why don't they do a segment on MSNBC, CNN, and Fox, or these other shows by all the men and women in Hollywood that have been labeled predators but still work? Corey Feldman came out last year and they treated Corey, or the year before that, they treated Corey Feldman like he stole something. They played a clip of Barbara Walters saying, you're going to destroy somebody's career. They don't think that about us. This dude works with Gloria Allred because her and Lisa Bloom was behind the scenes with Stormy Weathers and them women going after Donald Trump. And when it came back with some dirt about him, he said, "Let me go clean up my image. I don't look too hot now." Because a woman came out and accused him of abuse. So how do you get the stink off you? Let me go find a nigga to put the stink on. And some of you brothers are walking dead in it. If R. Kelly is still messing with young girls, shame on you. But this happened years ago, and people set on this. The people that set on it, they need to be arrested. But I guarantee you, this time, whoever in that tape, and they prove that's underage, and she's older now, if it happened years ago, she ain't gonna take no money from R. Kelly this time, because the media had done a job of destroying him and said, nope, we're gonna shame y'all. Y'all gonna go after him. But I'm gonna let you know, there's gonna be a certain group of black folk in the community ain't gonna let none of y'all get away with this. I'm sorry, I don't care if a little girl or not. You know right from no adult's supposed to touch you. I'm gonna go get Mr. R. Kelly. He gonna buy me some shoes. He gonna take me to Red Lobster. He gonna, oh girl. Let's call it what it is. These kids ain't angels. These kids know better. But that doesn't mean you as an adult gotta be stupid enough to go out there and mess with them. But you need to question why this dude is in it. Because see, Gloria already know they too hot now. Because if you notice all the videos and commentaries, everybody talk about why Gloria Allred always going after black men. Why is Lisa Bloom always going after black men? Avenatii, he worked. I'm telling you, I remember watching the news when Gloria Allred and Lisa Bloom was praising him. He was on Joy Reid one morning on MSNBC. I'm telling you, because Lisa Bloom came on there. I'm like, they all working together. And I said, they ain't gonna do nothing. That ain't gonna happen to Trump. Like everybody keep talking about, they're gonna impeach Trump. Y'all, come on, man, it's too close to me. They about to go into elections. They already started election site campaigning already. They was gonna get him, they would have got him. If they do get him, ain't nothing gonna happen to him. But I'm telling y'all right now, if they got shit on R. Kelly, he fucked. But the people that had it and sent it to him, you gotta question them as well. Because you don't think that people ain't helping other people when it come down to shit like this when it's Hollywood. Because everybody who's rich and famous can go out in public and go poor people like that. They got to go have middlemen and middlewomen. Now this shit pissing me off because I'm watching it and I'm like, y'all walking dead into it. But I told y'all, I said, they ain't going to stop till they get R. Kelly. See, when they got Cosby, like, okay, we know we can get him now. And they know R. Kelly's the perfect villain. Because you can't excuse what he did. Notice they ain't found no, they said, well, we went to his studio, we ain't found nothing. We went to his homes in Chicago, ain't found nothing. Then we went to Atlanta, ain't found nothing. Old girl tried to go to New York, and they said you can't do nothing in New York. So what's the next step? Let's go ahead and keep rehashing the child molestation thing. Sometimes I wish I was wrong, but I keep telling y'all this shit is too obvious. Why is he involved in this whole R. Kelly thing now? Because he's working with Gloria Allred and Lisa Bloom. And Gloria Allred and Lisa Bloom know right now people are keeping watching them. Because you got to ask yourself, why is Gloria Allred and Lisa Bloom always going after black men? Yeah, they go after white men for a hot second, and then white America let them know, hey, what you doing? Because once that white woman came out and accused him, he went silent all of a sudden. You didn't hear nothing about the media treating him like he's radioactive. Now all of a sudden somebody sent him a tape. Come on, man. Y'all, come on. Ain't nobody can be that stupid. But like I said, R. Kelly did it to himself. Dude got a sick fetish, and adults and teens that willing to participate in it. And if it's true, you gotta go to jail. Simple as that. But I want that same passion for the Catholic Church and these other celebrities, these teachers that we see in here every week. These parents that abuse their children. I want to see that same passion, these same damn lawyers. I want to see the media covered with such the same gusto they cover black folk. I'm telling y'all, they want to make us the face of every evil on this planet, especially the heterosexual black man. But when you got brothers out there participating willingly, we gotta call this shit out. Cause I even catch a dude looking at an underage girl, I'm gonna deal with him myself. I was talking to my sisters one day. I said, y'all gotta watch how y'all dressing y'all daughters. They can wear what they want. Stop dressing them like they little mini yous. Get them out of them tight ass clothes. You got some sick ass people out here. If I catch anybody looking at my nieces or my little cousins, I'm gonna kill them. Simple as that. I ain't gonna let the police get involved. I'm gonna kill them. That's how most men handle it. But what happened was people outside the community and you had these sellouts within the community over the last 50 years neutralized the black man of sorts. Because this shit wasn't going on in our community like this on a regular basis. R. Kelly would have never got close to any of these young girls. And these mothers, and these aunties, and these older sisters and them would have never been able to pimp them out. Because the father would have said, what the hell are you doing? Now all of a sudden, these monsters and created this now they're going to say, we got to put these niggas in jail. They need to go watch their communities, all this child porn and stuff being passed on. The Catholic Church, man, and the Jewish church, and synagogues and them, man, they got so much crap going on. Organ harvesting, body parts and stuff, child sex rings and stuff. But as soon as you hit this anti-Semitism, anti-Catholic bigotry, when that pastor, the one that died, I forget his name, the one who used to wear the toupee, the one was built and shriveled up, I forget his name, that black pastor. When them gay dudes came out and started damning him out, CNN every night had a story about him. Was it Eddie Long? It was his name. Eddie Long was his name. That was his name, I believe. But as soon as you start talking about white churches, inappropriate content, he never tell you what it is. It was inappropriate content. He had to step down. He's taking a sabbatical. And that's why I said when we talk about news, when we talk about black media, let's not just gear it just to what's going on in the black community. We talk about all of it because it's a distorted picture in this country. Donald Trump was defending that dude last year, ran the one he was banning for the mall. Remember that? The media didn't go in on him hard. Nobody went in hard when Donald Trump said, if Ivanka wasn't my daughter, I would date her. What father says shit like that? But yet, that black guy, Nelly, was on stage singing to a little girl. We got to investigate that. Remember they tried to make Nelly out to be a pervert? But a lot of these brothers, they fall right into the trap, hyper masculine, playing into these stereotypes. And again, you did something once, you got caught, you got away with it, or by the skin of your teeth. And you're going to tempt fate again, but there are people around that was encouraging it, feeding it. We got to take, somebody sent us from R. Kelly personally. That means somebody that's kept looking for dollar signs. Now, if it's from 20-something years ago, you're going to say that person, wait a minute. You knew this from how long and you didn't say nothing? You need to go to jail. I'm tired of people doing this to us and we sit back and we allow it. I'm not defending child molesters or pedophiles. I'm not defending none of that. But you have to ask yourself, why is this dude involved now? I'm telling you right now, he want to get back in the graces of white America. I'm telling you what he's doing. You go after President Trump, now you already down to R. Kelly, something smell right here. But I guarantee you, Gloria Allred and Lisa Bloom hands up in this too. They work with this dude. I'm telling you, know this dude. Gloria Allred and Lisa Bloom was singing his praises. If y'all don't believe me, type in Lisa Bloom or Gloria Allred Go to R rated MichaeI Avenatii and watch what pops up. Then y'all get back to me and tell me I was right or wrong. Because I guarantee y'all gonna see the connection. I pay attention to it all. R. Kelly is not a sympathetic victim whatsoever. I don't want anybody to think I'm defending him, but they've been chopping at the bit the last 5 years to get him. And last month when they did that doc, I said, and everybody turned overnight on him. I'm like, he's next nigga of the month. All of a sudden they bring up Bill Cosby. All of a sudden, why they bring up Bill Cosby? I'm telling you, this timing. It's nothing by chance. All this stuff is coordinated, folks.